Gearbest have kindly sent me, well, to be perfectly honest, they've sent me a box basically. It's got a picture of a sort of 50s, 60s looking camera, I would say, but it's got HD camera written on it, really confused, and it's got a little quad on it as well, so it's not a very big box. So I've not come across anything like this before, so I was quite intrigued. And then when you open it up, it's actually got exactly what it's got on the cover. A very 50s, 60s looking camera, and then when you pull it out, the actual quad's stuck in the top, and it's got even like a shutter button and sort of fake dials and everything to give you the illusion of a camera, but houses the quad as well. The sort of thing one of the daughters would have found for me for Christmas. Real brilliant, because I love my quads and I love my cameras as well. Okay, so I'm going to do this in a slightly different way. I've had a good look through the instructions, and they're actually very good. I'm quite impressed with them. You've got all in English, which is great, and that runs over those 2 pages, and it explains everything that you would expect, and the Chinese to English is really good. There's no real big errors or anything, which is good. If you are Chinese, then it's all in Chinese on the back there, so I like the way that's laid out, and it explains everything, which is great. And I'm actually going to try and go through everything almost in one hit here. You can see everything unpacked from the box. You've got your usual sort of small Phillips screwdriver, you've got a spare set of props, you've got 2 chargers, which is quite unusual, and I'll run through why we've got 2 chargers in a second. Let's come over to the, basically this is a transmitter, but it's more than the transmitter as well. It really is sort of, I don't know, James Bond, Mission Impossible and Austin Powers all rolled into one. You've got your normal controls on the back, and it's mode 2 flight, so you've got your throttle on the left obviously, and then your pitch and roll on the right. These are all trim buttons as per normal. These set here. This one here alters your speed rates, so you've got different speed rates as well. This one here makes it flip, and then this one here does headless, and it also does return to home as well, which I think is absolutely amazing. You can guess what the shutter button's for. Yep, quick press down and you take a still, hold it down and it takes video. So absolutely superb. I just think it's great. You do need 4 AA batteries, which are going to go in there, and that's why you have the Phillips screwdriver to pop that out. I haven't done that yet, but I will do in a minute. And then let's get into where the actual quad is. So just lift that out like that. So you just lift out the cover, and then as you lift that out, you can see there's another cable in here. So you've got these 2 here, and also you've got this one here. And yes, you can charge it from the AA, 4 AA batteries in here. You can charge it from here and plug it in, which is kind of good as well. I've had that on an FQ777 as well, so that was quite impressive. But when I looked at the controller, transmitter, sorry, I thought, well, this is weird, and I'm sure you could fly like this, but it feels a little bit different. So they've thought of that as well. So the cover that goes on the top there, just pop these off, and they actually go into here, and you've got your sticks for your controllers. So I love it's either really quirky or it's going to be really good. I hope it flies as well as it is quirky, because this is going to be absolutely awesome. The other thing it does is you can charge it, as I say, with a USB here straight into the quad, as you would normally do with the little ones. But you can also charge it another way, and that's connect it here obviously, and that will charge it from the onboard battery. But you can also charge it from another USB if you use this side, sorry. Plug it in there, and then if you plug your quad in there, you can then charge it as well. But it doesn't finish there either. This is it just goes on and on what the designer's done. If you put the quad in, connect this up first of all. It really wasn't that difficult. I was just trying to do it on camera. It never does work, does it? So put the props around that way, and then slide the quad in. This isn't the way it comes at 90 degrees to this, but if you slide it in that way, pop the cover case back on, and that holds it all in position. There we go, and believe it or not, the camera's now pointing out of here, so we can just use, and when we turn it on, there's a second position to set the switch on, and then that just lets it be used as a camera, basically, seriously. And so you could just take stills or video. Stills is one quick press. If you want video, you hold it down for a couple of seconds and then it will start taking video. So I think it's an amazing little design and everything, really fun and quirky. But let's see what it's like in the air, shall we?
Okay, it's a little bit of a miserable day out here, so I thought I'd cheer myself up with this little thing, and this is going to be fun, I think. Quite looking forward to flying this. So you turn it on, it's got 3 positions actually, so you have to turn it on to the 3rd position. Pop that on. Oh, nice beeps, and the LEDs, and that's it. That says bound, so that's great. And you've got very bright blue at the back and white at the front, as you can clearly see. So let's give this a go. Let's start the video going. So we've got a little flashing red LED there. So that's, yeah, it's all it's got to do now is fly. It's done well so far. Oh, hey, look at this. God, that is really bright. I'm impressed. Whoa, that is quite cool. Whoa, there's a bright thing in the sky up there. Haven't seen that for a while. That is cool. That is very nice. Okay, so let's try flip. Yep, it flips. We kind of thought it would. Hey, it recovers well as well. We'll try higher rates. That's having rate 2. Wow, that does go to shift off. That is, yeah, look at the yaw on that, it's brilliant. Don't know if it's got 3 rates. Oh, it has. Gee whiz. Whoa! Whoa, that thing goes. Gee, the yaw on it now. Let me just show you that yaw. It's brilliant. Look at that. It's tiny bit of breeze, I think, in the garden. So that is amazing. That is really cool. Okay, I'm going to try headless mode, and you've got to return to home as well. So let's just put it over there. That's headless. It's definitely headless. Oh, I don't like the return to homes. That's it. So you get the flashing LEDs when it's on headless. And if you hold it down, it should come. There we go. It did sort of start to head back, but it just climbed as well. So it's. I mean, why on earth would you have this so far away that you can't actually see what it's doing? I don't know. Let's just stop the video for a second and just take a still, which I'm sure would just be the same as just taking a video actually. There we go. So you did get a little flash there. Just get a tiny little flash of that. So I'm going to now put the video back on. At least we got some video there. Yeah, I can just see it working. That is, oh, we got flashing LEDs. That is good. That thing is fun. I like it. I'm going to run the battery out because this is just so much fun to fly. Wow, look at this thing go. Whoa. The yaw is almost unusable with these things. It's brilliant. Whoa. Oh no, you can't. Whoa. Oh, there we go. Oh, it struggles on. Oh, I better stop that video. Hey, well done you. That is nice. It's just about, there we go. That's reached the end of it. What it can do. That was good fun.
Okay, so what do I think of it? Well, on the channel I always try and get any little negatives out of the way first of all, or any big negatives are going to hang around for a while. And actually, honestly, well, I suppose it could fly for longer and it could charge a lot quicker. Yes, it could. But so could my Typhoon H as well, and that cost me over £1,000, and I have exactly the same problem with that. So it's not really a problem. We could all do with longer flight times. It could all do with charging. Well, not needing to charge, it would be better. Honestly, there is nothing wrong with this at all. It flies really well. It's got distinctive difference in the rates. It's absolutely mad in high rates and really good fun. The LEDs are really bright and work really well. The camera's, yes, never going to be great, is it? It's a tiny little camera, but you know, it records something for you if you want. And the quirky camera case and everything, I love it. You know, just like I say, one of the daughters would have definitely bought it for me if I hadn't already got one. The buttons on the back, yes, they could be identified as what they do, but honestly, once you've flown it, you know, once you've had a read through the instructions or had a go with it, honestly, it just becomes natural to where it is. It really is. Activating the camera is, you know, press on the quad. Obviously, it's just pressing the camera button. So I mean, that's quite sensible anyway, sort of thing. I love the charging methods that you can charge it when you're away, using the onboard AA batteries. It's absolutely superb. It does exactly what it's supposed to do, give you a load of fun flying. So if you know anyone that's into quads, then buy them one because they'll enjoy it. If you know anyone that's into cameras, buy them one and they'll get into quads. If you know anyone that's not into either, buy it for them because they'll get into both, I'm sure. So really good fun. Huge thumbs up.